Welcome back to another episode of Wild Women Wet Shaving. I feel like it's genuinely been a long time, but since most of last week was all Black Lives Matter kind of stuff, I figured I would just do my own personal blackout, avoid social media, avoid the internet, and unfortunately avoid you. So let's go ahead and get on with the shave.
Sometimes I wonder why you keep talking like you don't give a fuck about me. You've got a piece of me, and honestly my life wouldn't be the same without you. And babe, we're not just friends, are we more than friends? We just have a man, don't you? You think I'm stone cold, tripping, man, I'm sick of being teased. I just want below, yeah. Don't lie to me, no, don't lie to me, 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 She moves like a damn.
For this week's episode of Wild Women Wet Shaving, a tea or a coffee just is not going to do it. So I made myself, I'd say, a small martini. Let's say a medium-sized martini, because there's a lot of stuff that's going on, so let's just concentrate on the shave. Shaving products. I was talking the last few weeks about English companies, and I felt a bit guilty because I didn't actually own a lot of the products. So I figured I would go on Fenderhen and see what I could find. I found the Taylor of Old Bond Street Grapefruit. This was one of my favorite and first shaving creams when I first started my wet shave career. Good martini. I had the grapefruit from Taylor of Old Bond Street and the Latha Sandalwood from Barrister and Mann. Those were my on and offs. I love the scent of this shaving cream. It's very feminine. It's very good. It's very sweet. And it smells like grapefruit without smelling like, you know, like Bath and Body Works products, how it doesn't really smell real. It just smells what it's supposed to smell like. This doesn't smell like this. This smells like 4 people got together and 4 people squeezed grapefruits and made me a shaving cream. That's what this smells like. For safety razor, I used my Hammer of God, my West Coast razor. This is from the Midnight collection. It's huge. Like, look at the size of this razor. Like, this is my thumb. This is the razor. Like, they're not kidding around when they come with this thing. Some things I find very interesting about shaving with this double-edged safety razor, it's heavy. This isn't something that, like, if I got in a fight with somebody, I would throw this at them. It would knock them out. It's heavy, it's weighted, it feels amazing to shave with, and the aggression is ridiculous. There's so much blade exposure. It's maddening. Blades, Balzanos. Honestly, this and this for a combination, too aggressive. The Balzanos are a beautiful razor blade to shave with, albeit fantastic. But every once in a while you find a shaver and a razor blade that sometimes are almost too good for each other. I found that this combination was too aggressive for my skin, and I did nick myself quite a bit. I was toweling off my leg post-shave, and I looked down and the towel had a bunch of pink on it, and I started freaking out. And then I aftershave bombed, and yeah, I took some chunks out of my skin. Brush is the Fender Hen synthetic. I used this really soft synthetic brush in a really soft cream, not because I didn't think it would work, but because I figured the combination would be excellent, and it was. This brush picks up so fast, and because it's a soft cream, you have no argument to be had. It's just apply a wet brush into it, lather up, apply to your leg, apply to your face, apply to your armpits, apply to whatever, and shave. Last but not least is my favorite part of wet shaving. If wet shaving didn't have aftershave, it would just be the removal of hair. It wouldn't really be wet shaving without the aftershave. Do you agree? Aftershave balm Briseis from Van Ulay. Girl, you make an aftershave balm that just makes people feel lovely. It goes on smooth, it's got a very small ingredients, liquid silk, fragrance, holy basil, not just basil, holy basil, ylang, emu oil, glycerin, argan oil, and an oil that I can't pronounce just simply because I don't know how to pronounce it. So thank you so much for watching this week's episode of Wild Women Wet Shaving. I have an entire playlist devoted to shaves outside. I have an entire playlist devoted to series that I've done. So if you're looking for razor blades and you want an in-depth prognosis on razor blades, check out the series on razor blades. If you feel the same way about shaving brushes, or you're in the market for a shaving brush, I have an entire section in my series and in my playlists that you can watch. There's tons of videos talking about safety razors, razor blades. I don't just shave. I'm actually professional. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see all my beautiful wet shavers in next week's video. Hopefully nothing insane happens on the planet, or I might just throw the whole head away. Just chuck it all away. Anyway, thank you so much for watching another episode of Wild Women Wet Shaving, and I will see you beautiful people next Thursday. Bye.